Starlight Zone. You see the stars and the moon. Yeah, I say they hiss around June. This is my life, trying to get it right. Each and every other way I do it, each and every other night. And you know how I know Sonic Heroes is the GOAT. You never forget that. Welcome back. My name is Ray. Sonic Heroes is the greatest Sonic game ever created. You never, ever forget those things. I'm back with another video. So yeah, I just want to make this a very introduction to a little bit of who I am, you know. So yeah, you may say this is a reveal or whatnot, but this is not no reveal, my friends. This is who I am, you know. This is who I be. So yeah, just want to make this little video to have a little bit of an update based on, you know, just what I've been doing, what I'm trying to do next, and all of that type of stuff. So that being said, though, yeah, I'm not the greatest looking right now. You know, I may look very cringe to you all, but I'm telling you, this is who I am. You know, like, you know, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for like, you know, even if it's just a little bit, like, you know, it means a lot to me, because like, I don't know why I'm looking at this way. I'm supposed to be looking at the camera, because like, I don't know, like, if I wanted to do this, man. Like, you know, it was times to where I contemplated making a YouTube channel like a couple years ago, and I just never did it. And something just popped in my mind one night that I should really give this a go and try it out, you know. And again, I'm not expecting to be the biggest or have this amount of a following or nothing like that. I'm just doing this because I love Sonic, and I want to share my love for Sonic, because this is the greatest series ever created. You never forget that, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just trying to tell you that, you know, man, like, I didn't think I'd be doing this. I didn't think I'd be doing this today, but here I am, you know, here I be. Yeah, if you hear the bass coming in the background, I don't know if you can hear it on this or not, but it's coming from my speaker or whatnot. But yeah, so just, you know, the music just playing in the background, so never mind that. So, but that being said, though, I just want to make a little bit short of an update of a video, because like, regarding like what I want to do, so this is like my 100th video that I'm going to do on this channel, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just want to make this a short update about like what I want to do, what I'm going to do. And I already stated this like in some of my other videos, but as you already know, I want to do Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which is the greatest classic Sonic game ever created. And I also want to do, let me actually turn this down a little bit, because it's actually like too loud, you know. Give me one moment right fast. So let me actually pause this. So, alright, yeah, so I'm back at it now. So yeah, that being said, I want to do Sonic 2 next, the greatest classic Sonic game ever created. And I want to do Sonic Adventure 2, you know, next as well, you know. And after that, I need to look into the camera, man. My eyes are like going all around. But yeah, I need to do Sonic Adventure 2. I need to do what else? What's next after that? I've been thinking about like actually trying Sonic 3D Blast on my own time, because I know I did a tier list and I talked about that a little bit. I don't know if you all watched it or not, or whatever, whoever's watching this even at this point. But yeah, I never really beat 3D Blast as a kid. I don't think I got past the second zone, to be honest, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing in that game. But I want to like try to get through it though, because like I am a Sonic fan, right? And I want to like could be a completionist. I just don't know like how to do it, if that makes sense, because yeah, I'm probably gonna have to play that game on my own time, you know what I mean, to really like see like what I think about 3D Blast, because I always thought Sonic 3D Blast was like kind of just odd to me, even as a kid back then, you know, because again, I just didn't understand it, and I kind of still don't understand it even to this very day now. But with that being said, though, like, yeah, I just don't I don't know when I would want to do that game, but I do want to do it though. But I can't put no timetable on it. But yeah, 3D Blast, the Sonic game, I do want to beat on my own time, because I want to just see like what I truly think about that game. Like now, I guess just being older at this point, you know. But yeah, I actually gotta sit up here because I don't have like a chair, because my setup is like not the best at the moment, you know. But working on that. Hopefully in the future, I won't say the near future, but in the future though. That being said, I want to tell you, like I want to say, when it comes to like me doing this or whatever the case may be, I'm not a camera person, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a camera person, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I was raised around some street dudes, if that makes sense to you. So, like, you know, I never was the type to get in front of the camera to do anything. But again, this is strictly for fun, and this is strictly for Sonic, right? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do it for this, and, you know, I'm not gonna make this a regular thing. You know, I don't really want to make this a regular thing, but, you know, I did a video not too long ago revealing like who I am, you know what I mean, but I didn't show who I was. But yeah, so with that being said though, I don't know, I'm just talking stupid right now, you know what I mean, you know. But I just want to get those out of the way, because I do want to continue doing this. I just don't I don't have a set time. Like, I tried to think about that, plan that out like a year ago, like how I want to do YouTube and how I want to cover content and how I want to like just upload, even if I don't have that many people watching me or whatever at this point in time, or I'm not like a big guy, you know what I mean? I'm not a big dog, nothing like that. That makes sense to you. But, you know, I realize that I'm strictly doing this for fun, and I'm not trying to make this a job or anything. I'm just trying to share my love for Sonic. Like, that's the only reason I'm doing this, you know. It wouldn't be no other reason why you would know I'm Ray on here, if that makes sense, if it wasn't for the Sonic, if that, you know. But that being said though, you know, yeah, I don't really know what else I can really say. I really wanted to make this a short little update that I can't make this, you know. It's probably the cringiest things, the most cringiest thing I probably have done in a long time. But hey, freak it, you know. I'm doing it for the love of Sonic. I'm doing it because I have hope, I have faith. Now, never mind, I don't have faith, but I have belief that the next mainline Sonic game will, you know, deliver in certain ways that I hope they do, you know what I mean? But, you know, with modern Sonic team, you can't really put your eggs in all in one basket. But Shadow Gens, that was fire, man. That was fire. You don't forget that, you know. But yeah, I don't know what else I can really say on that, you know. It's just a really short update. Let me actually change the song here before I like end it off, you know, because yeah, this video really wasn't to really just say anything really, you know, substantial, you know. It's just my 100 video. I didn't think I'll be doing this long, even if it's just for fun. I didn't think I'll ever create 100 YouTube videos. If you asked me this, I wouldn't even say 10 years ago. If you asked me this 5-6 years ago, I would tell you like, you're crazy. Like, I don't even think I'll be doing this, you know, or whatever the case may be. But if anyone out there that sees my love for Sonic, and you do love my love for Sonic, then that means a lot, because like again, this series is what got me into games. It got me into other games. It got me into the greatest Sonic game ever created. It got me into, you know, just everything, man. Like, emulation, Sonic got me into it all, like, literally, man. Again, I used to watch other people play Sonic in elementary days, middle school days, on those old flash sites, and they would play it, but they would never like fall in love with Sonic like how I did, you know what I mean? They just, you know, thought it was cool, and then, you know, moved on to the next thing. You know, if you remember all those old Flash Sonic games from back then, if you're like older, I guess, I don't know. But that being said though, yeah, this is who I am, this is who I be, and hopefully I can continue making content on this channel. You know, when I have the free time, like I said, I do work a job, you know, a job that is really not that great, to be honest with you, but hey, I gotta get some money somehow. I gotta feed myself, you know what I mean? So and continue doing content if I want to do that, if I want to buy new games, if I want to do what I gotta do, right? You know what I mean? Trying to set myself up and trying to just, work. You know what I mean? So I used to just do a lot of things that you don't know. But I'm gonna switch the song and I'm gonna end it off because I'm being completely stupid. I'm being like stupid right now. So hold on here, man. So what's next on here? Yeah, I guess it's a perfect way to end it off, man. No, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna do it times 2. So actually, let me play that right now. So let me turn it up a little. So yeah, and I do kind of make music for fun, if you didn't know that. So I do that for fun though, nothing serious or anything. I do nothing serious. Everything I do, like, is on my own time for fun. I don't try to promote anything. I'm not trying to, I'm just, I'm solo basically, you know what I mean? Like, even though like I have a woman, you know what I mean? But I'm solo though, you know what I mean? I just do a lot of stuff for me because I enjoy it, just me, you know what I mean? But yeah, that being said though, that's all I gotta say. Sonic Heroes is the greatest Sonic game ever created. You never ever forget that. And yeah, you never give up, you never give in. Stay safe out there. Whoever is watching this video, whoever comes across this video, like, stay safe in this crazy land we're in, I must say. That being said though, to next video, take care, be safe, and thank you for watching. If you have been watching this long, I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Peace. I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm being completely stupid, but what's the best way I can do this, man? Peace. Yeah.